Hey guys, and welcome back to another Trove Character Spotlight. I have some, bad news. This will be my last, most likely my last Trove video, mainly because the game is no longer fun and it no longer interests me enough to keep playing it. This Character Spotlight was literally brought out by me grinding for the character and then grinding to get the character leveled. And this is why this character spotlight is when the character is not level 10. So let's get right into this then, is it? So this is the Candy Barbarian, guys. And the Candy Barbarian has, as usual, 4 skills, 1 passive, 2 actives, and an ultimate. I will just kill this now, and maybe I can show you some. So the first one you have is your Mouse 2, which is a spin attack. It drops these little sweets, not the red ones, the like Oreo looking ones, which heal you up. The red ones are your passive, which I'll go over in just a moment. And your number 1 is this. Does quite a lot of damage in a large area. And your number 2 is this. It's a comet of ice cream that falls down from the sky, giving you sweets and rage. So let me show you the skills from the character menu. This is probably the easiest way to show you, so I might as well. So, as I said, you have your passive. It is called Gumdrop. You drop rage-inducing sour candy when attacked. So basically, when you are in an engagement with an enemy, I don't think it's necessarily when you are hit, just when you are beating on an enemy or they are beating on you. But when you are in an engagement with an enemy, gumdrops will randomly drop at random intervals. And when you pick one up, they increase your attack speed by a significant amount. And they do stack, but they have a time period of about 8 seconds. So I think you get like the stack of 2 for about 3 seconds, something like that. Your first active that you get is your Mouse 2 ability called Vanilla Swirlwind. A spin attack that knocks sweet healing candies out of foes. So that was the Oreo looking candies that you saw on the floor when I hit that enemy. And they heal you up. I think it's a percentage of your health. When I first used it, it was 50 health. But now I get about 100. So I think it increases as you level up, which is a good thing. Sugar Crash is your number 1, or your next active ability. You throw yourself at enemies, knocking sour candy out of them. So this is another way of getting rage candy. You basically leap. I believe you can control how far you leap by attacking mid-leap. So if I only want half of the leap, I can press 1 and then attack immediately. And I won't go as far as I perhaps would otherwise. And then you've got the Ice Crom Cone, which a scoop of pain for your enemies and candy for your allies. This does a huge amount of damage, I'm going to have to admit, a huge amount of damage. It also drops healing candy that you and your allies can pick up, and also some rage candy for you as well, a very small amount, but it does stack up. So let's go over those abilities one more time. So this is my leap. You saw Rage Candy drop there then. I believe you can have 1 or 2. This is my Swirlwind. There's the healing candy on the floor there. And then you've got the Ice Crom Cone, which I will show you once we enter the dungeon. Right. There's a dungeon over here. We'll go do this dungeon. I will be right back, guys, and I will be in the dungeon with you momentarily. Hey guys, welcome back. So here we are in the nearest dungeon to where our little house was. Our little house is somewhere over there. So, the Candy Barbarian is an interesting class, and as I keep ranting about in these videos, I believe that in an MMO, every character is built to have a specific role in the MMO, in the RPG. So, when I look at the characters in these spotlights, I always mention, like, where do I believe that this character fits into the game itself. And I'm happy to report that the Candy Barbarian fits in really, really nicely. Right, so drop this, and you see how much damage that does. I've almost killed his companions, look. And he's almost dead himself as well. So yes, the barbarian moves probably at the slowest speed. He attacks the slowest speed as well without rage. When he gets rage, he's probably one of the fastest attacking. So he does quite a large amount of DPS. He can also tank damage. His healing suites that he gets from his ultimate and his the healing suites that he gets from his ultimate and his spin attack really do keep him alive for a long duration. And I've been able, sometimes when I'm in a boss battle, to drop a cone from the sky and heal my entire health in one go, which means that I use flasks a lot less. I can keep my damage going, and there's no slowdown. The one ability I do have a problem with is this one. By the way, it does look like you can't cancel the leap. I will try it again now if you just give me a moment and see if we can make it go further. It does look like... No, I was going to say it does look like you can cancel it, but I think I am wrong. You can control how far you go. That was out without me pressing the cursor keys. If I hold down W while I do it, I go a few blocks farther. So if I start here, you can see that, and then I go about a block, maybe 2 blocks further. So that's just a little handy tip for you. So yeah, in terms of, as I said, the roles of the classes, if I just go over them again as I do in every video. So the barbarian I'm happy with because he's a valuable upgrade from the knight. The knight is a tank. Candy Barbarian is a tank. Candy Barbarian is every bit the upgrade as the knight is. The knight is outmoded by the Candy Barbarian, and that is a good thing. That's how the game is meant to work. It's the same way how the Gunslinger is the basic class, and is outmoded by both the Fate Trickster and the Dracolite, although I think the Dracolite kind of sits into its own role, whereas the Fate Trickster almost replaces the Gunslinger. And the Neon Ninja I'm not going to mention ever again. So, just to keep this video quick and to the point, and hopefully as informative as possible for you guys, is the Candy Barbarian worth the price? Hell yes. If you enjoy playing the Knight, which I certainly do, the Knight is my favourite class apart from the Fate Trickster. This class will replace the Knight for you. It is a huge upgrade, and it's definitely worth spending some money in if you want to. And also, another thing, some people have mentioned, do I think that spending money in this game is worth it? No, I recommend getting these. The qubits, not the credits. The qubits you get from filling the star bar up. I do a stream every now and again. Well, I won't be doing it anymore, but I used to do streams to get the qubits, so that's how I did it. And I bought every single one of these characters using the qubits and not the credits. The only credits I have... Ooh, we'll fight this guy before we finish now. The only credits I have had from the mastery, so you get credits there. Right, let's not fight this guy, let's fight the guy who just fell out of the sky, and then we will end the video. You can see the leap is, it's almost uncontrollable. It's good for getting some early rage in, but that's about it. You can see how fast I'm attacking, and then it slows down, and then it'll slow down again. There we are. So you can see then I had a stack of 2 sweets. I'm not too sure how long that lasts. As I said, I think it's about 8 seconds. Might be about 10. And you can get them to stack pretty high, which is good. So guys, I've been Phoenix Cypher. I've been your host. I hope you've enjoyed this Trove Character Spotlight on the newest class, the Candy Barbarian. Unfortunately, as I've said, I believe this will be my last ever Trove video. I might do more character spotlights in the future if they release more characters. If this game becomes interesting to me again, there also might be more videos on it. But until that time, guys, I've been Phoenix Cypher. I've been your host. I hope you've enjoyed. Adios, mi amigos. Go.